Like if you've never swam, right? That means you've never experienced almost drowning a bit or swallowing water. I feel like everyone who's swam in your life, if you've swam in your life, you've swallowed water or you've almost drowned. One of the two, if not both. Either way, swallowing water and almost drowning goes hand in hand. So if you almost drowned, there's no ways you couldn't have swallowed the water. But you could have swallowed the water and not almost drowned, type of thing. You know those gulps. Yeah, yeah. Then the chlorine, shares its thing in your stomach. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. What I'm saying is, sometimes when you haven't swam and you haven't experienced that thing of almost dying, you have this certain naive thing to swimming, because like all you know about swimming is just you've seen people swim, you've seen everyone, okay, when they jump in they just go so you just think it's simple as that, right? Because you haven't experienced it. So now when God tells you no, don't walk close to the pool, to the edge, you are gonna walk close to the edge because you have never learned that when you get in the water and you almost drown, how painful it is, right? And now God doesn't want you to make critical mistakes at critical parts of your journey. Here's the thing: everyone's journey has seriousness, right? Like a certain amount of seriousness. God knows that when you are in this part of your journey, your seriousness of your journey, the seriousness of your journey is not that much that you have more room to make mistakes, and your mistakes are less likely to haunt you for a longer time. For instance, hold on, don't lose me, I'm still here, don't lose me. For instance, the mistakes you make in high school are kind of minor to the mistakes you make outside after high school, right? Because those tend to be a bit more lifelonger than the ones in school. Not talking about teenage pregnancy or anything crazy like that. I'm speaking about normal school kid stuff. Not what this generation has normalized as school problems of teenage pregnancy and whatever gag happens there. Excuse my language. But either way, what I'm saying is, right, the seriousness, the consequences, they are not going to be that much at a certain part of your journey. So what God is avoiding is that right now you are on the golden run when you're about to hit this big milestone. Boom, right? And he knows that, you know what? If you had not learned that water will drown you, you are going to run near here and the devil is going to make sure it's slippery and you're going to fall. And this is the worst part for you to fall when your journey is you're going through the hard times, the most important part, which is why I feel like certain times when we go through like hardships, before we actually get what we want, it's good because it's gonna help us build that, and it's gonna help us make a lot of mistakes before actually having a lot to lose, right? So for instance, look at me, right? Sometimes I say some crazy stuff, right? Because no one watches this part. Come on, like, let's be honest, like, how many people actually watch this part, right? So I can say whatever technically, right? Because no one watches this part for now, right? For now. But obviously as the pod will grow, people will have an expectation, quote unquote, right, of how I should behave, how I should everyone's gonna have their own opinion at the end of the day. But people are gonna expect a certain type of for you to carry yourself in a certain type of way, right? I'm not promising that to anybody, honestly. Between me and you, I'm not. Like, all I care about right now is God. I just feel like if I can be in God's good graces for the rest of my life, that's all I need, Buffet. Like, literally, that's all.